Here, Rock 103.9 The Bear, Reverend Ryno here, backstage Rock on the Range, here with Rick and James from the band Finger 11. Gentlemen, how are we?
We are great.
Yeah?
Very good.
We've played. We christened the big stage and felt like we had a good time. So now our responsibilities are done.
I wish my responsibilities were done today.
Well, that's why you should start a band.
Speaking of starting a band, Rainbow Butt Monkeys.
Yeah.
You guys used to be known as Rainbow Butt Monkeys. Where was your head at when you decided to name the band Rainbow Butt Monkeys?
It was, you know what? When we started off, we used to kind of dress up in funny costumes, and we, for the first couple gigs, actually had a different name for every show. And eventually, a guy that I went to school with was referring to a mandrill ape that has rainbow colors on its face and its butt. And we just thought it was hilarious. And then all of a sudden we got a record deal and we put a record out. We're like, wait, we didn't, this is the inside joke that went too far.
It's kind of like the Beastie Boys, because the Beastie Boys have said, you know, if we were thinking about it, we wouldn't call ourselves the Beastie Boys.
Well, that was it. After the first record, we had that one moment in our lives to change it. You know, we can't change after 2 records. You know, like, this is our chance, and the music style and just the attitude of the band had changed as well. So
you know, I mean, you named the band Rainbow Butt Monkeys, and you're gonna expect, you know.
Well, you know what?
Well, we were very inspired by Chili Peppers and that kind of like funky, hearty. And I think at some point, you know, we hit the 20s when you start thinking that if I am so serious about the world, then the world will take me serious.
Right.
And I think we just had a style change, but
not to get too serious, but today's supposed to be the big rapture day.
I know,
You know, and I'm kind of bummed out because on the way here, we learned that Macho Man Randy Savage passed
I know,
away.
it's tragic.
And then I just thought to myself, I don't want to fight a zombie Macho Man if today is the rapture. I really don't. That is the farthest thing from my mind.
Well, you know, we were laughing. It's like, I think since man could talk, there's been one douchebag that said, this whole place is going to blow up. Every year since man could talk. So I don't believe it.
I just use it as a really good excuse to get drunk, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, well, if it's 6 o'clock it's the end of the world, then fuck it, I wouldn't be hungover.
Hey, it's 6 o'clock somewhere when you think about it.
And in honest truth, if it was the end, I know so many people would say it, but I'd rather be there for it than to
that's very
have
true.
missed it.
You guys got a new album out. It was released last year.
End of last year. Yeah.
Very awesome album. In fact, speaking of wrestling, Living in a Dream was used as the 2011 Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
theme.
that was the Royal Rumble theme.
You guys big wrestling fans?
We've had some interaction with wrestling, and obviously nostalgic, like Randy Savage, Ricky Steamboat, Junkyard Dog, all that stuff.
Yeah, the good 80s classic wrestling.
That was growing up. There was like Star Wars and wrestling.
Yeah, there was Darth Vader battling your Hulk Hogan. You had Hulk Hogan body slamming Vader all over the place.
Exactly. So I mean, and
Paul Orndorff smashing an X-wing fighter and stuff like that. Yeah.
To be honest, like later when we wrote music for the wrestling that got used for Kane and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of your stuff.
That was really awesome for me. Like, you know what I mean? As growing up, being like loving the franchise and like I had WWF T-shirts and I had all the to have to be part of a song that a main character comes down to every time he fights. I know how special that would have been for me if I was a kid. I would have loved, So I mean, hell, we bought the wrestling album when they used to do covers of like Land of a Thousand Dances. So I would have definitely bought our version of the wrestling.
Tony Baroni or whatever.
So here in the States, we've got Arnold Schwarzenegger. He used to be the governor of California.
Yeah.
Can you guys ever see Pamela Anderson becoming prime minister? I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. If we got celebrities that could try to run our government.
She's very, isn't she very active in animal preservation or something like that?
Yeah. I could see
maybe she's like to that.
Maybe Geddy Lee becoming the prime minister.
I can see him.
I don't know if the Canadians have as much respect for Pamela Anderson as they do for their musicians. Like maybe Neil Young can run it up.
So it's your second time around at Rock on the Range.
Yeah, I feel like maybe more than twice.
Well, we did
one in Canada.
Oh yeah. We did the one 2 years ago with Stone Temple Pilots.
I should say second time in the America Rock on the Range.
That's right.
But it's always amazing.
Yeah, I mean you can't really get like all these bands in one place.
The last time we did the Rock on the Range, it was STP's very first reunited show. That was amazing.
That was awesome.
I was here for that. Very amazing time. So what are you guys plans for the summer?
This is it. We're playing concerts. Yeah.
Nice.
Lots of these kind of like festivals throughout the summer, which is like to us, that's what summer means. You know what I mean? As soon as you know it's summertime, you get to. We're fortunate enough to be part of these kind of big festivals and stuff, and they're so much fun, man. They really are.
I mean, going out, enjoying the weather, playing rock and roll. There's nothing greater.
And then getting to watch bands that you love, like Danzig. So
I want to see Danzig.
He's playing today. I know. I'm so excited. I'm serious. So it's cool though. I mean, like and Korn and like bands that the bands that we wouldn't normally play with. You have to go and sit and watch them on stage.
Is it? How do you separate the fan from the musician sometimes? Is there...
It's pretty impossible. That's a neat moment when you find yourself like, for all lack of a better word, in a peer situation with someone that you're very nervous around. I don't think you have any choice but to resort to being a 13-year-old kid. That's how
you just start stammering. You're like,
Well, that's it. It's such a part of who we have been growing up. We've all just continued to be music fans, and like I'm one of those guys that I can't believe it when I meet someone who music isn't everything to them. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? You listen to his background noise? It's like, I die for it. Like, you know, but so to me, it's hard to separate. You know what I mean? It really is.
I don't know if you guys have seen the videos on the internet called Epic Mealtime.
I haven't.
It's a bunch of Canadians. You guys got to check it out. They're obsessed with bacon. And I just wanted to know, because like everything these guys make is covered in bacon. They had Chur Bacon Epic. It was
Chur Bacon.
Yeah, it was.
What the hell?
It was a pig and a turkey and a quail. And they just
all stuffed into each other.
And then they covered it in bacon. And I just wanted, and then they had baconators of all things surrounding the Chur Bacon Epic.
Amazing.
And I just wanted to know, what is Canada's obsession with bacon?
I don't know. I mean, like Canadian bacon, I guess, is a thing that exists. I don't know.
Like we're known for that. Like we're known for like Igloo's Canadian bacon. And you know what? I gotta be honest. I buy American. Like the bacon I had at home is Canadian bacon because it's too big and greasy, man. It's huge. I eat like normal bacon, you know. So.
You guys have been great. Thank you so much for your time. The album, Life Turns Electric, from the band Finger 11. For Rock 103.9 The Bear, I'm Reverend Ryno.